morning, ladies. Well, not morning, lunchtime, ladies. I've just done this morning, and we did on this morning some very nice layering. Layering with sequins, smart casual. It was a kind of hodgepodge of things, but I'm putting it up on the blog in a bit. So lots of inspiration of how do I sequence in the daytime. And I'm wearing today, I have not bought this, ladies. I have not bought this. I borrowed it from the This Morning cupboard. But come the 1st of February, 2 more days till Zara, I might. It's a silver version of the gold jacket I had last year from Zara, which lots of you liked, and I wore on Instagram to show you for that kind of outfit that you wear going to the Carol concert. Do you remember? But it's delicious. It's like navy and grey together with a bit of black. It couldn't be more perfect for the colours in my wardrobe. But what I wanted to show you today is how I'm going to do a gentle smoky eye with this kind of look. That sort of daytime smoky eye, which you can kind of amp up at night and make it a little more sexy. So at the moment I've got hardly any base on. I'll put a little bit of base on. Good morning, everybody. Let me just say good morning. Hello to you all. Hello. One second. Where are we? Well, oh, goodness, you're so on quickly. Good morning, Jane. Good morning, Lisa. Rainbow, Curly, Cat, L, Kaffa, Andy, Chalfont, Quality Lamb, Beefy. Love that. I watched it so helpful. Thank Lisa, lovely. I'm glad. Can't believe you caught me live. Elias, hello. Good morning. Makeup by Eleanor. Good morning. Asasan, good morning. You're going home to Australia this afternoon yet. Good morning. She must have. Hello, Georgette. Hello, everybody's saying. Oh, lovely. Good morning. And so nice to see you all. It's just a lovely day in London, and I feel the jacket is marvelous, isn't it, Zane? Just really, just edible. I really would want to eat this jacket. When I bring our skincare line, researching lots of things at the moment. Hello from Tel Aviv. Good morning. I heard recently that microneedling is really bad points for the skin. Absolute crap. Beauty Asari, I think it's phenomenal. I think it's the most exciting thing I do in my skincare routine, and I think it deals with so many things. But on Sunday, on Facebook, I'm going to do a detailed microneedling piece, so you can all catch it there. And on tomorrow morning, I'm going to go and visit Teresa Tame, and I might show you a little bit with her too. So it's a microneedling week. After that, take a view and see what you think about it. And we'll really try and research too, does it help pigmentation? Can people with rosacea do microneedling? I want to address all those issues. So I'll be doing that this Sunday at 9:30. Epic jacket, epic, yes, afternoon, it is the afternoon. You're having a break from your painting, Michelle, wonderful. What are your thoughts on Dermalogica skincare range? I like it, I love their microdermabrasion morning thing. So, I'm going to start off, and I'm going to do a little bit of BFF, mainly actually under my eye. I'm not going to do on my forehead today, because for this smoky eye look, I want to be a little bit matte, but I'm just going to do there. My skin today, I feel, is in a jolly state, because last night I did some microneedling, and then I put on the DC Dermatologist Cosmetics, DCL Night C booster, which is a very good product. With microneedling before, it really penetrates. I'm just doing just a touch in Trintron under my eyes, and then I put on top of that a tiny bit of Neostrata retinol, my mixed vitamin C and retinol. But I do have very tough skin. Most people switching out one day vitamin C at night if you do it at night, and one day retinol will be better. I usually do vitamin C in the morning, so the DCL is the only vitamin C I do at night. So I've just done very base there, and then I'm going to do a little bit of contouring with cheekbones, because when I do a smoky eye, I think I focus a little bit more on a contoured look. So I'll put it in there. And today, the eye shade I'm going to use is Magician. And the reason I'm using Magician, let me get it out for you, is because I quite like to do an eye makeup that also is flattering what I'm wearing, and the sort of grey of the Magician. It's a sort of metallic grey, and I'm going to mix it with a bit of strength to get some eyeline definition. So that's the look for today. So I start off, and I haven't got hugely long fingers, but I can use my index finger, my ring finger, sorry. And I start off, and I can just pat it on to build up a little bit of contouring, and you can see the colour just build. It's a very easy to put this on with your finger. If you want to use brushes, you can use brushes too. But I go just underneath my brow bone and I sort of go back and forth to build up that colour like that. And I'll do the other side. This is sort of the base of what I'm going to do. I have a different techniques of doing it depending on what colours I'm using. But I think just to show you how simple it can be like that. So I've just built up a bit of colour. And then I'm going to take Lovers. And Lovers is a kind of plummy, it's aubergine, that's the best way to describe it. But this is very good I do this a lot for TV, but sometimes I want to do a very fine line on my lash line here, just between my lashes and my eyelid. And that just gives a little bit of definition. I just go back and forth with the weeniest brush, because our eye product is an eyeliner as well as an eye shade. So just to show you the different ways you can use it. So I put it in there. Sometimes to make sure you get the right enough product, you might then want to dab it on your hand and flatten the brush. So you just pick up everything you want and not more, like that. And I just go out. And I can just, at the end here, I'll just go up a tiny bit like that, just to slightly lift my eye. It's not a flick. And then underneath, I'll take that brush again, and I'll just go under my eyelash line, and I'm just dabbing it on gently like that. There, and building it up slowly. There. Ah, Lila, okay, Mama. I just told Lila, because she has a habit of calling when I'm doing the live, because she watches, and it's her lunch break, so I knew she'd be on the phone. So do you see, I'm just dabbing it, but I'm not going into my line. I'm just going just underneath the line like that. So then I might take a little round brush like this, and I might just take a little bit more of that strength, and I'm going to do it slightly stronger now. And I'm going to go into the center and then just go around, leaving the middle a bit clear. And center. It's quite difficult without my glasses looking into the iPhone. And then I sort of go back and forth here, and I can build up the depth of colour, but you can see that aubergine is coming through, and I can just go a little bit higher. Sometimes I go too high, and then I'm just going to even it off with another brush to soften it, or you can even it off with your finger. And then underneath, I'm going to go like that and just take the last bit of the colour and just wash it under my eye, so that I'm making it a little bit smokier, like that. And then I'll go up here on the edges and up round the edges there. So that's beginning to get smoky. And then let me just check it. Yes, I'm doing just about all right. And I'm just going to even it out here, sorry, because I can't see very well in the phone. But you then get your brush. I know you can't see from there, but let me just do this and just even it out. And with my finger, I'm just going to even it out like that. There, so I'm evening it out like this with my finger. Okay, and then I'm going to take a really old Stila pencil, which actually is so old it might not work anymore, and I'm going to go inside my eye and just do that kind of whitening inside my eye, which just opens up the eye a bit, and instead of doing a black line inside there which can close up our eye, to just open the eye a little bit more. And then another trick is you go up and you go inside the eyeball, and put a little bit on there, and this just does enlarge your eye a bit. See if this is showing up some pencil. Do you see? And then, what else am I going to put on? I could then, I'm just going to try something, which, you know, I like to do this as I go along. I'm going to take a little bit of Star, which is a very metallic-y colour, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of drop there, just to add some sort of fun to it. Yes, it does add a bit of fun to it. And then I'm going to do, what am I going to do next? I might just do a bit more there. Just have to look in the mirror, lady, sorry. There. So that's kind of a smokiness, a little gentle smokiness. And then I need to do my eyebrow and my lashes. So I'm going to take, I don't know how much I like this colour, but it's a MAC eyebrow gel, and I'm just going to try it, but I'm just not sure if the colour is a bit light for me. But I like an eyebrow gel because on one hand I can comb my lashes, and then this is actually dried out quite light, so I'm not getting much of it, but it's a little bit brown. Still, it's just about doing the trick. Let me have a look there. Yes, it is. And then I'm going to take Beauty Pie mascara. There we go, which has got a big thick brush, and I'm going to go in and pull it out. Go in, twist and pull it out. And just do the lashes there. And then do the same here. Pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. And then on the edges a bit, just to give myself slightly more cat eye look. So, got a bit of smoke going. Now I need to balance out and think, what other makeup do I do so that makeup works? So I'm just going to, good morning. Trini, I've under the skin spots, maybe acne that I just can't get rid of. I've had them for nearly a year. Is there any products you recommend at all? Losing the will. You know what, Miggy, we're putting up on Tea Time, the blog, we're going to put up the Milia spot special I did with Caroline here on this afternoon, and it was so informative, and it talks about different kinds of spots, so I hope you might get some help from that. Very frustrating. I totally appreciate where you're coming from. That would bug me too. I'm just now going, sorry, I can't see there, that sort of thing. It's very dark. Good morning. I became obsessed with everything you do. Angela, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I'm gaga today, aren't I? I'm just going to finish off the look because it's a little quickie here, a little quickie. I'm coming to see you when you visit New York. Can't wait. Fantastic. I'm going to go to New York 26th, 28th of February. And anyone who lives in New York, what I want to do is do a little morning somewhere where you can all come and meet me and we could try on some Trini London makeup, because I just feel for those ladies in New York who have been buying, wonderful, but you might have some ladies who would like to try it, and I'm going to do that for you. Okay, I'm going to go on now to the rest of my face. So because I've got this slightly dark makeup on, I'm going to do Chloe on my lips, but just in a way acting as an outline. So I'm going to pat it on like that so I get some definition, and then I'm going to put on top a bit of, actually I'm going to put on top, maybe I'm going to do a little bit of Eugenie and Maddie. I might just do that lighter colour. So Eugenie is a lip luxe right there. And I think when you do a smoky eye, it's quite important to get the balance of what nude should you wear. And I'm actually going to take the Eugenie and make a bit of a cheek with it too. Eugenie is a lip luxe. It doesn't stop you putting it on your cheek because it is a cream-based product. And I quite like matching the tone on my cheek with the tone on my lip. And then I'm going to end up with a bit of Maddie and lighten my lip a little bit, which is Maddie is our lip glow, like that. And just dab it on there. And then for that extra shine, I'll take the last bit of Maddie and just put it there on the apple of my cheek, because that's where I do, even with the smoky eye, I do like to have that glow around my cheek area, like that. And then I'm going to finish off with a little bit of Starlight and Face Finish. So Starlight is our highlighter, and I'm just going to put that on the top of my cheekbones there. Charlotte's taught me to do this after I do my makeup, because I think if you put this on before, you can't see the balance of your makeup, and I think it's just easier to do it afterwards. And then you can do a tiny bit just to lift under here. If you have an eyelid that slightly droops, and that would just lift your eye as if by magic. And then last but not least, I'm going to do some face finish, which I will do. Shall I do it with my finger or a little brush? I'll do it with a brush this time to show you. So that's not bad, you know. It's not bad. I'm looking at my own makeup in the mirror. So I'm going to just do little bits. So I'm going to mush it in, face finish. This is our magical product. If you have very oily skin, you can use it as a primer and put it on before you put makeup on. If you just want to take off a bit of shine, you can just either use your fingers or use a brush and just take the areas away where it's a bit shiny. But don't take away the glow of your skin, because that's what gives makeup, for me, a very fresh look when we leave the natural glow. So I'll just go around under my eye because I don't want reflection there, and it just sets the makeup too. If you have very lined lips, it's incredibly good to put it there before makeup, and then I'll put it on my chin. And I'm sort of done. That is the look of the day. It's the kind of day to night smoky eye, and if I'm going out tonight, I will probably just smoke it up. Actually, I can show you now. Let me show you now what I would do. I would take a bit of Universe and smoke it up with Universe, which is our kind of granite colour, and I just might put my finger in and just darken it up like that. Hang on, like that, and just make it more nighttime. Like this, and then I might take some under my eye too, but you get the idea. Done in a rush, but makeup shouldn't take forever, and that's the look. So it's I had Magician on with a bit of strength to give myself an eyeliner. I put Universe on to make it more smoky. I've got on my cheeks a little bit of, what did I put on? I put on I put on Eugenie, which is the lip lux, on my cheek. On my lip, I put a tiny bit of Chloe lip cheek, but actually you could have just done Eugenie straight away, and then a little bit of Maddie on top, and some face finish, and voila, we're done. So that's it. I'm going to quickly look through your questions, ladies, because I don't like to leave you unattended. Can you dermaroller nose area with broken capillaries? Have been doing it, and Environ, but capillaries still there. I think broken capillaries you can work in different ways. I actually went when I saw Teresa for a laser last week, and she did a little laser on my broken capillaries. So I might ask her again about that, but I think there are some very good laser treatments for broken capillaries, and that might be better than microneedling for them. So that would be my suggestion. Just got the beauty box of CH. Fantastic. That's fantastic. Love your jacket. Do you ever do a giveaway? Would love to try a stack. I don't do giveaway on Trini London because we are a new brand and we're just growing. But you know, we'll see how the brand progresses. But for now, people buy everything. People buy everything. Looking forward to microneedling post. Can you recommend a good serum for immediately after I'm 58, not too pricey? Michelle, when we do microneedling, which we're going into great detail on Sunday, the serum that you put on afterwards will depend on what you want to treat in your skin. So there is a magnificent new microneedling set, which is coming out with Teresa Tammy, and she's got a peptide intense serum, which I think would be a phenomenal all-rounder. And I will go into the details later on in the week. You could, if you had pigmentation, try a really good vitamin C product afterwards. And if your concern is wrinkles and aging, you could try a retinol, vitamin A, that kind of product. So it would have to depend, Michelle, what you want to treat the most. Tips for under dark eyes help. I think two things for dark under eyes, really dark under eyes, when you feel you look in the mirror and that's the first thing you see, is to perhaps do some color correction underneath. So there's things I talk about, I've spoken a bit about in lives, which is about lymphatically draining under your eye. And I think that really helps a lot with puffiness, and it just helps to move along toxins, and they themselves don't lead to our eyes looking our best. And I will do something on massage techniques soon. I'm finding something I'm going to actually do a live with who's really great at it. But in the meantime, you can consider color correcting products. Like Becca has very good color correcting products to put under the eye. So if you have a dark blue, if you have a bluish tinge, you could use apricot. NYX has an apricot under eye too. It depends on your skin tone if it works or not. But to do a paler concealer, if you have a dark circle, is not really going to cure the problem. And the only way that works is if you put a tremendous amount on. And I think then it will give you panda eyes. So think about color correcting products, and then just your normal concealer you could put on top of that just a touch. But I appreciate it's a thing that we wake up and we look in the mirror and we think, oh God, you know, everything else looks great, and we feel we look tired and we're not. And then people say you're tired and you go, no, I'm not, I just got dark circles. So I hope that helps. Need a mid-range peel recommended. Mid-range peel. Depends how strong you want to be. I think there's different kinds of peels. I do like the Ordinary's peel, which is the berry one. I'll show you now if I've got one here. I think it's a really great peel, and it's you know, the price of it is not at all expensive, but I think it's very effective. And it's not going to be here, is it? It's not going to be here. It's a kind of purpley color. I've used it before. And it's an AHA BHA peel. But look it up on The Ordinary. I think it's a good peel. I use Julia Hunter, which is an expensive peel, but I think I'm going to do a Secret 7 on peels. So watch this space. It will come in a couple of weeks. I'm rearranging the blog on Tea Time so you can search by category. And in Secret 7, that is when I look at a category and I choose my favorite 7 products for organic, for price point, etc., etc. So there'll be more of those coming up soon. Minimizing large pores, that is one I need to cover. I don't have large pores myself, so I think I cover it less. But I would like to cover it. Thank you. I love my outfit. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have hooded eyes. What to do? Hooded eyes, darling. Little technique. I did this yesterday on Instagram. So those of you who watched me yesterday, I apologise. But simple morning massage technique, because hooded eyes get more hooded with age. So that thing of, excuse my fingers, but putting your fingers up here and going down and really closing your eyes and forcing them open again is so good for lifting and tightening that skin and actually making the muscle tighter so that your eyes won't appear so hooded. That to me is the best technique. Even doing it a tiny bit, you see it lifts. If you did it every morning, after a week, you would notice a tightening. And don't forget as well to, whatever you're putting on your face, put a little bit of that cream, if you're using a serum, on your eyes, because a reason eyes become hooded as well is because the skin gets thin and we forget to put product on our eyelid, and therefore it dries out more and that crepiness develops more of a hood. So all those things can help. Hope that helps you. Hello, thank you. The eyeliner, it's a great colour. It's just soft, softer than black. You need a stack in your life, live change, go get it, darling. The eye brush set is from Artis. They're really great shaped brushes and I really like them. Artis, yes, the eye brush. I have Magician, lovely for blue eyes. It's great, isn't it? Oh, what brush set? Artis, sorry. Artis. Good morning, can't wait for microneedling. I know, where is the brush from Artis? There we go, sorry. If you answer each other's questions, that's brilliant. Can I recommend a moisturiser for rosacea? I have it on both cheeks, thanks. I do always say I love Trilogy's rosehip oil. Rosehip is very good for rosacea. It's calming, it's soothing, and there's one with rosehip and Trilogy do a few. You can buy it at Whole Foods. I think it's a very good range. It's, I think, a New Zealand range, and calming and soothing. But there's many things for rosacea. There's specific ranges for rosacea, which I haven't looked into yet, but that's what I generally recommend as a short-term thing. Good morning. I think that's it. I'm a done. I hope you're going to have a lovely day. Your husband loves your stack. I get ready quickly. I bought another one. Marjanovica. That's I've never heard that before. That's so brilliant. Where can you buy silver shirt by Stella? I know. I nearly have to make this bloody silver shirt because it's just the best shirt, but I am looking for a shirt. This spring I will be looking for a Lurex silver shirt. I know that H&M sometimes do Lurex and they do kind of metallic shirts. I'm gonna find you this season, ladies, the best metallic shirt from the high street, I promise, all right? And so I just want you to have a lovely afternoon. It's glorious weather in London, 10 days till I go to Japan. I can't wait to be posting to you from Japan. I'm already researching fascinating new Japanese beauty brands because I'm so excited to see what they have to offer. And clothing, I feel I might be a bit tall for everything, but I'm gonna go into the Uniqlo there. And anyway, I'm very excited. And then I'm planning this trip to New York. So lots of things happening in February. And Chloe and I this Friday will be twinning because it's the 1st of February on Wednesday and it allows us to go and shop. Is it on Wednesday? Yes. No, is it on Wednesday? No, it's on Thursday, isn't it? Anyway, Friday we'll do a twinning and lots new fashion coming. Sunday microneedling, if I got all the products in here by then, but I hope so. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, ladies. Bye.